Many people will use the holiday weekend to work on summertime home improvement projects, but for those who are hiring out for summertime work, it's important to know who you're hiring. I'm accountability reporter Isabella Ladon, and we're amplifying the voice of a Kansas woman and her message of warning to homeowners in the metro.
Just didn't want to believe it.
Caitlin Locklear says she's out thousands of dollars for a project she expected to have done by November.
The brick fell.
Caitlin told me she contacted 3 masons in the metro and hired Malachi Skinner with Skinner's Masonry LLC for $5,500.
Normally I would research a company before I hire them, but this time around it was like I needed it now, like the wall was going to fall, and so I felt the sense of urgency, so I just hired him.
But now she wishes she dug a little deeper. Caitlin says Skinner requested half the payment up front and over Venmo.
I Venmo'd him $2,750. And it was one of the worst mistakes of my life.
She claims the project kept getting pushed off.
He would say, oh, the brick's not ready yet, I'll come on Tuesday. Then on Tuesday he would say, oh, I think it's going to actually rain and I need 4 days without rain in order to do this project, so I can't do it now. And then it just was excuse after excuse after excuse.
Caitlin says she started digging deeper and saw another Kansas woman filed a small civil claims against Malachi for similar business practices, not finishing a job or returning the money.
Me and my husband both called him over and over and over, and he did not pick up.
They say they requested the money back multiple times, but never saw a cent despite the unfinished wall. Caitlin tells me she tried to file her own case in the courts, but Skinner's address kept bouncing back, costing her about $150 every time.
I ended up having to dismiss it because I felt like if I kept pursuing this, I'm just pouring more money.
Defeated and out nearly $3,000, Caitlin thought that was the end of it.
So I was going to try to let it go.
Until she saw signs for Skinner's Masonry on the Missouri side of the metro and called KSHB 41 News.
I would love to see my money back, obviously, but I think more importantly, I think it's very important that this doesn't happen to anybody else.
I've called and texted Malachi Skinner several times over the last 2 months, asking to share his side of the story. As of Wednesday, Caitlin says she still hasn't gotten her money back. Despite my multiple attempts to contact Malachi Skinner, with my last message being on Wednesday, the only response that I've gotten is a text saying that is not the true story at all, but no other information or messages elaborating further. His business is not listed or accredited with the BBB. In Overland Park, Isabella Ladon, KSHB 41 News.